Yo, Saf, back once again. You're here. I'm here. Talking Play Blurred Cast. What the fuck? Y'all know what time it is, or maybe you don't. Did you read the title? Hopefully you did. Let me just, preface it with a little backstory, and then we'll jump into the episode. I was scrolling on the gram, as I tend to do daily at this point. I don't want to say it's, an obsession, because it's not. I just pass the time on the gram, repost a few things. That's neither here nor there. I scroll past complex music, or whatever they want to be referred to. They have, branches of the complex entertainment conglomerate. I don't know what the fuck to call the complex, but I scrolled past their Instagram. They had just recently made a post that says Tyler, the Creator, is the best rapper alive for 2021. And immediately I had to go right to the comments, see what was being said. Obviously a bunch of no's, a bunch of people saying yes. It got to the Shade Room. They decided to repost it. A bunch of no's in there, a couple yeses. I am not in agreement myself, but at the same time, I do agree. And before the music heads that tend to listen to my podcast, before y'all, say what y'all got to say, I'm gonna play my theme music, I'm gonna play my intro music, and then we gonna get into it, because I feel like if we just really sit with it and understand what the fuck is going on, I think y'all will agree with me that no, Tyler, the Creator, is not the best rapper alive. But then, based on Complex's standards, I could see why and maybe agree. So, intro music, and then we in there. Let's go. So like I said, Instagram, scrolling, Complex made a post. It says Tyler, the Creator's best rapper alive. There's a, funky looking picture, something that will probably be an NFT in a few weeks or so. And I'm like, what? Tyler, the Creator, is the best rapper alive? This can't be like a thing. Like, are we taking this serious? Is it supposed to be like a little joke, or like, is it something that Complex does in their own like obscure way, and us as fans of the culture, and some of us consider ourselves to be connoisseurs, as people who are a part of the culture and understand rap and hip hop and what it takes to achieve that title, is this what we're supposed to just go along with because Complex says so? So I'm like, hell no. Let me see what the fuck people in the comments saying. Of course, bunch of no's, a few people saying yes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it made its way to Shade Room. Same outcome. Bunch of no's, a couple people saying yes, X, Y, and Z, right? Now, me personally, when I seen that, like I said, first thing popped in my mind is hell no, what the fuck y'all talking about? But I also, I like to give people an opportunity to explain themselves. Of course, Complex being the established media conglomerate that it is, they obviously have some kind of, facts or documentation or just something to back up whatever the fuck they claiming, right? Like, this is supposed to be one of the reputable sources for hip hop and pop culture news. So, what I'm saying, I went over to the website because, just because it's on Instagram doesn't mean it's final. They have a website and a Twitter and all kind of shit. I went to the website because this time right here, this moment is why it is important, or an example why it is important to, read the full article, read the full explanation for these things that pop up as like clickbait instead of just running with the fucking headline. There's a reason they said it, so I went and checked it out. Of course, I found the article or whatever. It's quite lengthy because they have chronicled all of their artists from, over the past however long they've been doing this Best Rapper Alive list, right? So I scrolled to, where Tyler is once I kind of got the gist of the conversation they were trying to have. I get to the bottom, I start reading it and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. This is a thing that Complex does on a yearly basis. They've been doing it, they say, since the beginning of Complex, but debatable. I'm gonna take their word for it though, because it's they shit. They pick an artist, a rapper in this case, every year who they feel had the best year in music based on pretty much whatever they offered in that time span. Now, this is what, January 21st at the time of recording. So they, sticking to an actual year, January to January or January to December, however you like to chronicle your, 365. So I'm reading the article. It's actually pretty good. They're, describing his, rise to fame and how Yonkers blew up, just like biggest single, well, not biggest, but his like first viral single, Yonkers, and how he kind of transitioned from this like this like unruly, I don't give a fuck, like I'm out here with my friends, black MTV jackass type vibes, just having fun, eating weird things, making weird noises, filming themselves doing weird things, talking about Tyler and his Odd Future collective or whatever. And they get all the way up to, 2001, of course, where they mentioned, not mentioned, but they focused, pretty much on the Call Me If You Get Lost album. So I'm like, okay, I understand, like, why you're saying, or why you pick Tyler, the Creator, as your best rapper alive for 2021. The discrepancy for me, and I'm pretty sure after, like I said, reading the article and understanding what they mean by the phrase best rapper alive for 2021, the discrepancy is when you say best rapper alive, that means you like comparing like this rapper's ability to rap to everyone else who also raps. Right? So for you to say, oh, Tyler, the Creator, is the best rapper alive for 2021, even if you don't put the 2021 in there, it don't make sense. If you put the 2021 in there, it still is kind of like, don't make sense. This is the issue. Plain and simple. Using the phrase the best rapper alive, like I said, denotes that you have put him against every other rapper alive and said that he's the best at rapping. Maybe we should alter that phrase. You know what I'm saying? Because it's super, super misleading. And I feel like Complex is not, they don't care about that. I feel like they know that phrase kind of incites curiosity because it is outlandish. Like, best rapper alive. Like, I know I like Tyler. Like, I really, really fuck with Tyler and his music. Like, I like, his fashion sense and how, out of the box he is. He's not conforming to what the country or the world, deems the standards of a typical black boy who does hip hop music or whatever. Like, he out here doing his own thing, living his life the way he wants to live it. He ain't worried about whatever the fuck everybody else got to say about him not being like the rest of these niggas who make music. So I fuck with that. But he ain't the best rapper alive. Like, he's just not. There are not tons, I ain't gonna say tons, that's a little disrespectful. There are a few rappers that I could name, and I'm being modest by saying a few, that are better at rapping to me than Tyler the Creator. And this is, again, I fuck with Tyler. So for me to say that, you know what I'm saying, that means I'm really thinking about all the other rappers that I know can rap better than Tyler the Creator, and like saying he don't beat them, he don't beat them, he don't beat them. The thing is, like I said, I think Complex knows that phrase is gonna make people interested in reading the article and trying to figure out why they naming him the best rapper alive. But we don't have to do that. You could just say Tyler the Creator had the best year in rap music for 2021, or he had the best, I don't know, he had the best year in music for 2021. I don't even gotta be rap. Like, saying best rapper alive means one thing. If you just saying, based on what the article, by the way, this is what I'm picking up, they're just saying he had a better year in rap music than the rest of his peers. And I ain't gonna necessarily like 100% co-sign that, but Call Me If You Get Lost is a really, really good album. Like, he encompassed a lot of hip hop and rap in that album that kind of spans the genre for as long as it's been around. Like, the sound of the music, the instrumentation and all that shit. Like, of course, Tyler had the bars to go along with all of that. He enlisted DJ Drama to narrate the project and produce it. Like, that's dope, knowing how legendary DJ Drama is in rap and music. And he kind of like made this body of work that pretty much, like I said, encapsulates what hip hop is as a whole from like start to finish. He touched on, you know what I'm saying, being black and stuff like that in America, and, you know, his personal life, and, you know, his ties to hip hop and what inspired him. Like, he did all that in the album, and he packaged it up in some good music, also threw in the elements that we all like from hip hop, which is not just strictly bars and rap, but, you know, saying some melodies, some harmonies, some R&B singers on the hooks and stuff. Like, it's a really, really good project, and I feel like it is one of those albums that will be Tyler's like classic or best album he's ever done. Like, it's a really good album. So we just going based on that and the performances Tyler has and the accolades that he received over the 2021 year, then cool. Tyler had the best year in rap for 2021. That does not make him the best rapper alive. And I feel like I had to keep coming back to that because those words mean something. When you put best and then rapper and then alive, like next to each other like that, you are saying that this rapper is better than all the other rappers that are alive. And then throwing 2021 on there don't make it like, oh, this is the specificity right here that you're supposed to know. We ain't saying he better than everybody else. We just saying he had a better year than everybody else. That ain't enough. Because then you just saying, out of all the people that was rapping in 2021, Tyler rapped better than them. And that don't make sense either, because we know who came in 2021. We had Drake, Kanye, Wayne dropped some music. Nicki had some stuff out there. Big Sean put some stuff out. Like, J. Cole had a whole ass project that people just keep, you know, breezing by as if the shit wasn't good. Like, Doja Cat was really heavy in her pop bag this year, so people didn't really, you know, take to the fact that she was also rapping her ass off in most of these songs that we think are just strictly pop records. Like, we had some really good rappers out there. Kendrick gave us 2 verses on Baby Keem's project. Like, we had some good, really good best rapper alive type rappers out here spitting, even though Tyler also was out here in 2021. And I'm saying all this because, like, for me, my criteria for like rappers is like flow, punchline, delivery, lyrics, you know, cadence, breath control, like the depth of the lyrics, like the ability to make a song, the ability to write a song. Like, when I say, we think about rappers or whatever, I'm thinking about the actual skill of rapping. Like, are your punchlines hitting? Do your metaphors make sense? Like, are your bars believable? Did you write that shit? Are you flowing over this beat properly? Like, these are the things that I think of. Do you have good breath control? Do you enunciate? Can your lyrics actually be decipherable the first time you hear it? Like, these are the things that I think about when it comes to rapping. Like, how good are you at the actual act of rapping? So, best rapper alive, Tyler is not. And that's no disrespect to Tyler. I'm just saying, based on the criteria that I just gave for how I view, rapper and that term, that title, best rapper alive, I just feel like there are rappers that, do some or all of those things that I consider to be important parts of rapping better than Tyler. So saying Tyler, the Creator, had the best year in rap music for 2021 just kind of fits more. It just makes the most sense to me. And I feel like that's where a lot of the pushback is coming from in the comment sections online. It's because Tyler is not the best rapper alive, at least by most of our standards. At least by my standards, I could comfortably say that as somebody who likes Tyler, the Creator's music and like his whole persona and everything as a rapper. I could confidently and comfortably say he ain't my best rapper alive, and I'm pretty sure most of the people on the internet would agree with me. But Complex chose to phrase this title and this I guess compliment, or I don't know what you would necessarily call it, but they chose to phrase this particular nod, best rapper alive 2021. And like I said at the beginning, if we're going based on how the fuck words make up statements when they put next to each other, no, Tyler, the Creator, is not the best rapper alive ever or in 2021. Like, there are rappers that rapped better than him, still rap better than him, and will continue to rap better than him. But if we're talking about best rapper alive 2021, meaning he had the best year in rap music for the year of 2021, okay, I can see it. That's why I said what I said in the beginning. No, and based on Complex's criteria and what they actually mean by saying 2021 and best rapper alive, then yes, or I could see it, because even saying he had the best year in rap music is, debatable. But I can understand why they gave it to Tyler, and I ain't gonna take that away from him. Congratulations. I fuck with that. Like, Call Me If You Get Lost is a good project. It's really great, actually. Like, I fuck with it. Have listened to it front to back a bunch of times. Like, really good project. But, the words that mean things, when you stack them up next to each other and try to create a motherfucking sentence or phrase or express an idea or opinion, they just have to be lined up to the actual facts, because then you just gonna get a bunch of people online talking about no, that's bullshit. Look about this person. What about this person? And making it seem like they hating, when really Complex out here using a phrase that don't make sense for what they actually trying to say. But shout out to Complex. Shout out to y'all, because I actually think that is dope that y'all do pick a rapper every year and say they had the best year in music, and y'all give these wonderful criteria. And this article was great. I appreciated it as a Tyler Creator fan, somebody that fuck with his music. I appreciated reading the things that they had to say about him and his growth as a rapper and as a musician or whatever. Like, it was a good article, and I understand what y'all meant by it. So, yeah, that's my take on it. I'm going to just leave it right there. I just want to hop on the Blerdcast really quick, because I had not, spoken about music specifically in a while. And this headline like really caught my attention, because I fought with Tyler and I was like, yes, that's a good, you know what I'm saying, a compliment or accolade to have achieved or whatever. But then at the same time, no, because it don't make sense and it's not necessarily true to me. So I just wanted to come on here, speak my piece. That's it. Social media is BrianSapph on Instagram and Twitter. That's Brian Saff. When I post the like picture or whatever for this particular episode, feel free to come in the comments. Tyler the Creator fans, do not argue with me, because I fuck with, you know, Tyler and y'all, and I'm a fan as well. And my opinion is not gonna change just because y'all like start trying to hate or whatever. And then everybody else, you know, appreciate you for tuning in. I'll catch y'all on the next one though.